Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Um, June 29th is going down. It's going down. I need one. I need one. I can't think of one. We'll just go back to Buddy. We'll go back to Buddies. It's going down like Monica Lewinsky. And if you lucky enough, you might meet Monica Lewinsky while you're there. Or no. You may have a Monica Lewinsky experience. June 29th, man, is going down. As you can see in the thumbnail, that's the cake. No anime will not be there. Ike Turner will not be there. But guess what? 100 of my kings gonna be there. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm excited. Blue Blood is there. I saw him post today, and I'm like, God, I could have left a day early. You know what I mean? I definitely could have. I definitely could have left a day early. Gosh, damn it. Oh man, that's the text. 3 kids just confirmed that they're coming to get their haircuts. If you know kids in the community, man, bring them. We need kids to get haircuts. All right. If you got if you have cards, if you have dominoes, bring them. All right. I'm gonna go by Costco. I don't know if they're gonna have them, but if not, I gotta run to Target and pick them up. But if you have dominoes, if you have cards, bring them, man. We're gonna have a great time, man. We gonna obviously we're gonna talk a lot of boxing. We're going to talk about family. We can talk about the community. We can talk whatever we want to talk about. It is all about us. So come comfortable. Don't wear no. I mean, you can wear a suit and tie. You might have to go to a wedding after you leave. But come comfortable, man. Come comfortable, man. You going to your cousin's house, man. We gonna watch basketball and football all day. You know what I mean? We coming to hang out. We gonna talk that good shit. You know what I mean? I'm just overjoyed that the response from all the kings, man. The response from all y'all has been overwhelming. Now, y'all motherfuckers better show up now. Y'all better come get a piece of this cake, all right? Cake. And then later tonight, we gonna go see some cake. So we get 2 cakes for the not for the price of one. Shit, ain't gonna be for the price of one now. Anyways, man, as I digress, I'm just coming giving y'all some energy because I'm excited. I'm overjoyed. Yeah, man, y'all know Malcolm X is my hero, dude. Malcolm X, and people always ask me why Malcolm X is my hero. The overview of his life. You know, I'm not gonna go into detail, but a man that went from let's just call him a street pimp, street drug addict, a guy you would walk by every day. He was basically a coherent, functioning street dude. You understand what I'm saying? Think about that for a second. The nigga you walk by every day that says good morning to you, hey, how you doing? And you knew he was a robber, he was a thief, he was a no good nigga, right? And some people may have written him off, you know? Back then he was called Red, you know what I mean? And from Omaha, Nebraska. So there are some great niggas. Hey, Black Fight fan, 78. There are some great niggas that come out of Omaha, nigga. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. All right. Go watch the movie, man. If y'all don't know, go watch the movie. That's all I'm gonna say. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. And then he turned himself around. Obviously, he went to jail. Uh, you know the story about him reading the dictionary. That's probably one of the more famous stories, and joining the Nation of Islam. And you know, you guys all know the quote, by any means necessary. But his transition, we all have transitions in life. Some of us go from student to lawyer. Some of us go from son to father. Some of us go from father to grandfather. Some of us go from law school to lawyer. Some of us goes from, there's so many different transitions that we go through as men. And for him to go from basically, like I said, a functioning, coherent street dude, street hustler, right? To the most powerful man in the 20th century. That is amazing. That, to me, that's just simply fucking amazing. I There's no words that can describe. I'll tell you how influential. I'm gonna share this story with you. I don't know if I told you guys this story, but I've been to Malcolm X gravesite twice. Once for September, I was there for Sean Porter, Keith Thurman. I'm gonna be as illicit as possible. I paid a $200 Lyft ride, right, to go see Malcolm X. Right when I got off the plane, because I knew once I got to Brooklyn, it would be hard to get there because of, life takes over and you have media obligations, work obligations, I should say. And so I went straight from the airport. It cost me 200 and something dollars to get there, right? So I went to and saw him, just tell him thank you. And it was the first time I had actually gone. And now this time around for Deontay Wilder, Dominic Brazil, I actually went, and I had to borrow a car from a friend. Lawyer Ron, I talk about him quite often, and now here's the stickler of how much I value Malcolm X, right? I had to, because you go on the east side. What is it? The east side. You got the west side highway. Is it the east side highway? I'm drawing a blank, right? And but we stopped at the Autobahn. Is it Riverside Park over there on the east side of Harlem? I think, is it Riverside? I ain't been there in so long. I'm drawing a blank, but you guys know what I'm saying. So I had to get on the freeway. And when I go through the Bronx, right, I have to drive past my father's cemetery. I didn't stop. Didn't even think about stopping. So I said that to say this. You never know who's going to inspire you. You never know who's going to encourage you. And in my humble opinion, Malcolm X have had a greater impact on my life than my biological father. All right. And I didn't know I was going to get into this in this video, but I think it's important that you forever honor the people. You forever. You don't do it one time. You don't do it two times. You do it forever. I will forever honor Malcolm X. I was raised in Harlem. That was my grandfather's house. That was the safe haven of like many of us, right? Our grandparents' house is our safe haven. No matter what auntie's on drugs, no matter what uncle's selling drugs, no matter your cousin's unemployed. You guys know what I'm saying. We go to grandpa's house, everything feels better. And Esplanade Gardens was a safe haven for my family. And I didn't know this as a kid. But every time I went to my grandfather's house, the community subconsciously was embedding Malcolm X into my being. I didn't know this. Lenox Avenue was Malcolm X Boulevard. I don't care. And Esplanade Gardens is on 147th and Lenox. So I didn't know this. Every time I walked down Harlem, Malcolm X. Something about Malcolm X appeared, whether it was a street, whether it was someone wearing a shirt, whether it was the Muslims up and down the boulevard. They all up and down Harlem. You know what I mean? And Harlem is the safest place for a Muslim. We got LA. I don't know. I've never been to Chicago. And I know it's a big Muslim community in Chicago and in Philadelphia. I've never been there. I mean, I've been in Chicago and Philadelphia. I've never submerged myself in their community. But I'm just going to say that Harlem is arguably one of the safest places for a Muslim. And they have a lot of power in terms of the streets, and they keep us safe for the most part. And every time I went to my grandfather's house, 100% I saw a Muslim. 100% I saw a sign that said Malcolm X Boulevard, Lenox Avenue, and then obviously that probably made me more curious about Malcolm X, right? And in my silent moments in college, because in high school, I'll be honest, I didn't give two shits. All I cared about was basketball, and basketball. You know what I mean? I had a girlfriend here and there. I had a little bit of sex in high school. Nothing big, nothing to like toot my horn about. You know what I mean? But when I got to college, in my silent moments, your ancestors talk to you. And that's why I tell people you grow into your blackness. For me, it didn't happen in my 20s. Yeah, you read stories, you black, you're supposed to do X, Y, Z, you're not supposed to do this, do that, but you grow into your blackness. You know what I mean? Where you can stand up and be black. Now I can stand up and be black, but you guys, I'm talking about from a spiritual, intellectual, financial, in your being. You literally grow into this man. And honestly, I would say about, I don't know, I would say my mid 30s. My mid 30s, where I just stood up and said, I'm a black man. And that's it. You know what I mean? In the meantime, I've been laid off. I've transitioned jobs. I got laid off, and I said, "Fuck it! I just got to go. I got to do it my way." And when you do it your way, your confidence grows. Your confidence grows, and that's where I'm at today. And that's why you see a picture of Malcolm X on the cake. And you guys, everyone listening to the video, shout out to 78 Sports TV. I always forget the TV on all y'all niggas. That Blue Blood Sports TV. Who else got a fucking TV on their name? Ticket TV. Why y'all got TV? It ain't no fucking TV, nigga. It's YouTube. Anyways, man. You know, I don't know this to be true. I don't know if 78 knew how big the LDBC would become. And I have transitioned from my athletic teams in high school and college to the LDBC. And you're going to see about 5, 6, maybe 7 people who have channels show up to the event on Saturday. And it's going to be a host of subscribers. But I think it's incredibly beautiful what he thought in his head and put into fruition. And that's why you don't put ceilings on your goals. I just want to be a millionaire. Nah, nigga, get wealthy, get rich. Don't put a number on it. You know what I mean? Oh, I want to get a master's degree. How about you might want to get a doctorate. You might go to law school. You know what I mean? And 78 Mastermind has created. I'll just say what Tyler Perry said. If you haven't listened to Tyler Perry's speech, you know, it's honestly one of the few times I've listened to Tyler Perry, and you know, I would have never heard about it if my great friend Michelle Ortiz hadn't sent it to me. I hadn't seen it on my timeline. I haven't really seen it, but she sent it to me, and I listened. And he said something that was so important. He says, there are people tied to your dreams. There's people tied to your purpose. You know, how about Sidney Poitier didn't become an actor? It wouldn't be no Denzel. It would be a tougher challenge for Denzel. It would be tougher for Tyler Perry. You know, how about if 78 didn't do the LDBC? It would be tougher for you to get to your 1,000 subscriber base. It will be tougher for you to put out videos and get accepted in this community. It will be tougher for a man like me who stands for what he believes in. I'm not saying that you wouldn't have changed or I wouldn't have changed. I'm just saying it's easier without a shadow of a doubt. So shout out to 78 Sports TV and the Lavish Cuts Barbershops. They probably not even gonna hear this video, but if you do, feel free to send it to them, man. I had money in hand. I'm being honest. I had money in hand. I didn't call and say, "Can I use your barbershop?" I called him and I said, "How much would you charge me to put on this event in your barbershop?" A subscriber sent me his phone number. And he says, "Are you serious?" He says, "For free." And I says, "Are you serious? I have cash in hand." He says, no, it's for the community. Anything you want to do, we'll do it. We'll make this an annual thing if you want to do it. And I'm taken back like, wow. That is amazing. That is simply amazing. So there's a lot that goes into this cake. You know, that picture of Malcolm X is my 41 years on Earth. You know what I mean? That LDBC since 2017 is every ear that hears this video. It's every person you listen to. And it's not just, don't see it as just a picture on a cake. You know what I mean? See it as like, wow, look at all these dreams coming true. Look at all these purposes coming to fruition. And look how when people reach their apex, you know, because my goal is to use boxing to reach out and inspire and literally use my capital, whether it's YouTube capital, fiscal capital, friendship capital, to inspire and touch as many of y'all as I can. I'm not going to sit here and just preach like a pastor in church who tells you to have faith. I have to put an action to my faith So you have tangible belief. So you have a tangible action that will inspire your belief. You know what I mean? So this is more than just a cake. You know what I mean? What number show is Blue Blood in them? I mean, Blue Blood got 40,000 subscribers. I'm looking at his FA. I paused his FA, a Jabba video to do my video. You know what I mean? And let's see how many subscribers. He got 34,000 subs, man. Look how fast he's gotten to 34,000 subs, man. Block for me, black man. You know they trying to stretch us. That's what the LDBC do, man. You know what I mean? And it's just a beautiful thing, man. But I say thank you. I'm forever in gratitude. Yeah, I'm braggadocious. I'm very proud of myself. And I'm very proud of you. You know what I mean? I don't use my compliments to compare against my brothers. 10 out of 10 of my friends will tell you, I don't sit here and piss on another man. But if you cross my ass, oh, yeah, you? Ah, okay. That's cute. You know what I mean? I read 48 Laws of Power. I dispose of my enemies. Period. End of the, that's just who I am instinctively, innately. You know what I mean? And I said all that to say, what's going to be on your cake? What picture are you going to put on your cake that symbolizes your purpose? What picture are you going to put on your cake that inspires another man's purpose? What picture are you going to put on your cake that inspires through perpetuity? That forever and ever and ever and ever. You know what I mean? That's why we're here. And I love y'all. June 29th. It's going down like Monica Lewinsky. And if you're lucky enough when we get to the strip club, you might meet Monica Jackson. You might meet Monica Gonzalez. You might meet Monica Lewinsky. I don't know. Do you have the gift of gab? Or do you just have money in your pocket? If you got both, you got options. All right. Ro James, you got options, right? It was that Luke James, options. Anyways, I don't know, man. Barbershop conversation, man. This video is all about love. It's all about us. We doing this shit on the strength of us. Ain't no handouts. I don't know this to be true. But every person that has touched this project from my end has been a black man. I'm going to say this again. And people going to say, oh, you're racist, you're doing separatism. Nigga, you already put that in the book. This ain't separatism. This is empowering us. On my end, I'm not saying you don't have to. I'm not saying I wouldn't accept it. That's not what I'm saying. But from my end, every donation, from the $5 donations I've got, from the $10 donations, from the $100 donations I've gotten, $500 donations, and the list goes on and on. I say thank you now. And they've all been black men. You know what I mean? I say thank you. You got a drop of black blood in you, which everybody do, except the white colonizers. You know, they were born in a cave somewhere. Anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. I fucking love y'all, man, through perpetuity. For real, man. I genuinely mean it from the depths of me. All right. And Saturday is on and popping. Don't come alone. If you're having doubts because people don't like showing up empty-handed, bring some cards, bring some dominoes. All right. Stop and get a dozen donuts. I got it. LDBC got it. All the people who've donated, the subscribers we've got. If you still want to donate, go to Cash App, go to PayPal. You're not obligated to. All right. Your donation 1,000% helps. You're just not obligated to. All right. We're putting this on for us. And we're going to have a great time. I love y'all. And what's going to be on your cake that symbolizes your purpose, inspiration, and perpetuity? Barbershop conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. June 29th. It's us. It's us. and it's us. I'll holla. Peace.